Hey everybody, I slipped back again and I'm coming at you with probably a very quick review. I'm going to do a review on these Power Rangers, like 5 or 6 inch action figures. I think these are 5 inches total action figures. The first one I'm going to do, because I'm just going to do them as a set because I just picked them out together, is the Super Zeo Megazord. Now this is a non-transforming figure, which means it doesn't separate into its components of 5 robots that have geometric shapes on them. However, it has something that the other one doesn't. Articulation. Well, no, the other one has the same arm articulation. Actually has better arm articulation than this one does. But the other one doesn't have leg articulation. So, and the head, does the head rotate? No, the head doesn't rotate. So at least there's that. Okay. So, okay. So he does have an action feature. All of these little guys did. This one has, that doesn't look right. Maybe I should put his little weapons that he comes with in his hands. He comes with these 2 Super Zeo sabers or whatever they are. And they look nice. They're not as big as they were on the show, but they look nice. And they're actually a lot more... Oops, let's move you into the sun. A lot more detailed than the actual Big Toys version. Like the Big Toys is just yellow plastic. This is at least colored, so it looks, And then you can just I make your choppy and your hibachi. I go to hibachi and I choppy. I don't know. That was probably offensive. I apologize. No, I don't. So yeah, he has that action feature. He's semi-posable, but then again, to be honest with you, on the show he didn't really do much. He could walk and he could punch, and that was it. He didn't dance, didn't kick. So yeah, got that from my boy Ray. I'll put a link to his channel at the bottom. The other thing I got, which it was actually pretty darn cool, is a little Pyramidas. Now, some of you probably like, well, what's so cool about that? It's a tiny Zord carrier. It can't carry any Zords because it's tiny. But it can't do that. But check this out. If you roll it along, I did it backwards. Okay, if you roll it along backwards, let's pull this out a little bit. And let's try that again because I ran into a little hiccup. And I'm sorry for the shadows. I don't know how well this is going to translate, but you just roll it along. For those who didn't see, it started to automorph. So let's roll that in reverse. See? He's extended. Legs extendo! See? So yeah, a little bit of automorphing. Then you flip the feet out like this, and you can bend the arms, rotate the hands so that he has the proper fist. And there you go. You have a tiny Zord carrier that you can't see too well because I didn't have the light on properly or whatever. Stupid tree blocking the sun. No, it's not the tree. Stupid chimney stack is blocking the sun. Anyway, so there. Found some sun. So he's pretty well detailed, actually. You can see, look at that. Whoops. Can't look at it now because I went too far. There we go. Oh, I forgot to put his crotch piece down. There we go. Now he's fully transformed. But you can see, look at that. Lots of detail molded in. So this is actually this is probably my favorite of the tiny figures that I got. You can't really do much with him, but the fact that he actually does transform, I don't even care that it's an automorph or not. I don't really care for that, but the fact that he does still transform, whereas the other ones just kind of have an action feature. I guess that is his action feature. It's pretty good, and his Whoops. Kind of reminds me of Ram Man. The old Ram Man, you'd go like this, and then you'd do something, and then he would go like that. So, and he was bulky like this with little legs. It's the same thing. It's really cool. And he has a little peg hole, so I guess you could, if you could find something that was little like that, he could use it as a weapon. But, yeah. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. I just wanted to show these cool things off. Yes, I did break them out of package. They were in package when I bought them. I know some of you, collectors out there are like, what the hell? They could have been worth a lot of money. I don't care. Again, I don't care. My philosophy is if you got something like this, you need to break it out and whatever. It's not, if you're buying these so that you can save them and sell them later, you're missing the whole point of a toy. All right? So, I mean, mines don't get a lot of play. I mess with them and then I put them away for very long periods of time. But the fact is, I do something with them. So, and that's it. That's it. I slipped. This guy was the Gold Ranger Zord. He combined, I shouldn't say he combined, like the other Zords just fit inside of him and powered him up. This guy over here, or they stood on top of him. This guy over here, when the Gold Ranger was finally reunited, his 3 parts reunited into one, and he was going to go home, gave him these little coins that turned into these guys that were really huge and like to kill things. The end. So, if you can get these guys for cheap, get them. Especially if you're a Power Rangers fan. I mean, they don't transform. And I know some of you are like, well, what's the point? Well, you know what? It's still just pretty cool to have these cool looking things on your shelf. And they released a lot of the little monsters. They were only 6 inches tall or 5 inches tall. How are you going to have an 8 to 11 inch tall figure fighting a freaking midget monster? And I mean, really, that's ridiculous. So, yeah, I think you should get them. That's just my opinion, though. I mean, who am I? Oh, wait, you're watching my channel, so apparently my opinion does mean something. Yeah, if you're a Power Rangers fan, get them. If you are a fan of giant robots, get them. If you're a Sentai fan, definitely get them. I mean, these are the American versions, but I'm pretty sure there isn't very much of a difference. They don't transform, but they have little gimmicks that don't ruin the figure, and they're more this one's more posable than the regular one. This one has the exact same amount of posability. That's it. I'm iSlip. I'm out.